Hey guys, it's Katie. I hope you can hear me over the noise of the car and the air conditioner and stuff. It is still like 100 degrees here, so turning it off is not an option. August is asleep. I really don't like making videos in the car, but right now, that's just the way things are. So, I want to do a breastfeeding update at 10 months. August is 10 months old today. It's also the 10-year anniversary of Mike and I starting to date as of today. Isn't that cool? So I feel like at this point, between the 23 months that I nursed Alice and now the 10 months that I've nursed August, I have experienced almost every single like breastfeeding thing, except mastitis, so knock on wood. But I've experienced, you know, black ducks, low supply, oversupply, thrush, just latch issues, sleepy babies, distracted baby, you know, just every little thing. And right now, what the new thing, I guess, that I'm dealing with now is nursing strikes, and the possibility that August may be like weaning himself soon or something, or, you know, moving towards that direction is absolutely the last thing I ever expected. You know, things, okay, I guess where do I start? So I know it could just be a developmental stage that he's in right now. It could be because of teething. He's a pretty bad teether. Alice was totally awesome, tough as nails teether, and August has been, it's been real. So right now he has 2 bottom teeth. He has one of his front top teeth cut through, and the other is like just about there. It's been hard. So I realize the issues I'm having right now with him, nursing strikes, could be related to that. But I feel like it's been over a month, on and off, that he just refuses to nurse. Just over the last week or so alone, on a really bad day, he will nurse only once maybe, and you know, maybe that's in the middle of the night. On a really good day, I think the most he has nursed in weeks has been maybe 4 times a day. I know he's got a lot going on physically and, you know, mentally, just where he's at 10 months old, fine. But I also just really get the feeling that he's just not that into it. Because Alice was so different, I just really didn't see this coming at all. Alice was very, very much attached to nursing many times a day. She wasn't very affectionate as a baby, but sort of, I think that's kind of how she got all of her affection maybe. Or that's how she would allow herself like more physical contact and stuff, because she's just not a touchy-feely kind of kid. But she nursed a lot. She would only sleep after nursing. Like, August is just completely the opposite. He's very affectionate all the time, so maybe he just doesn't need that kind of closeness that nursing provides. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but like I said, it's just, this has been a surprise to be dealing with this. I'm really trying to take it in stride, and actually I think most of the time I don't really feel like my feelings are hurt or anything. I don't feel like he's like rejecting me, or that he loves me less or needs me less or anything like that. You know, really for me, I think breastfeeding is like a goal that I had, and you know, there are benefits to it that I would like to pass on to my children, and I guess for as long as it works, you know. I just was really in the mindset that this would be another 2-year sort of journey, you know, or thereabouts. So if it is coming to a close pretty soon, like I said, I'm surprised. So in my last update at 6 months, I talked about low supply, pumping issues, all that still stands. I know that low supply could be, you know, causing him to be not very interested in nursing too. And I know that the less he nurses, like the less I'm going to produce. So I don't know. That really is still a stressful thing for me. Because of the 2 mornings a week that I work, I'd really like to leave milk for Mike to give him in a bottle. He really loves it. Like, he gets excited when he sees the bottle and stuff. I just don't have the supply. So I'm sort of right on the verge of just kind of giving that up altogether. Stopping pumping. August absolutely loves solid food. We have not yet seen the limits of his appetite. He's just always hungry. So I know that he, you know, his nutrition otherwise is pretty good. He eats a whole spectrum of foods well. So I think that, you know, I know that he'll be okay. It's just something, I just had this goal in my mind to, you know, try to have express milk at least until he was a year old. I think I'm just I'm just almost ready to give that up. I have looked into donor milk options. There's nothing in my area right now. I have looked into buying formula just to kind of have in reserve, and again, just to kind of take the pressure off. And I've been like hovering my finger sort of over the buy button, but because of the expense and because I don't know, I just haven't done it yet. I haven't committed to kind of like letting that go. So I am still trying to pump. It's really pathetic. The only milk I had from the whole last week of several, you know, pumping sessions was 2.5 ounces. That's what I had to leave him this morning, and still I felt better about that than nothing. So I'm still hanging on, but I don't know. Especially now with how infrequently he's nursing, I think my supply is going to be even worse, and it's just going to be, we're just going to have to say bye-bye to that. One thing I did want to ask you guys, who may know more than I do, is that I've read, maybe partially from comments from some of you already, or maybe just other places on the internet, I can't remember, but I've heard about people giving babies, rather than giving them formula or starting dairy milk early, which I really don't want to do. When a baby is like 10 to 12 months old, I've heard that you can do goat's milk. I haven't done a whole lot of research. I don't have like a fresh goat nearby or anything. Like I don't think I have a way of getting like fresh, raw, you know, organic, free range goat's milk or anything that would be sort of like an ideal. It would probably be like grocery store goat's milk, whatever that like sort of national brand is. I don't know if that's good enough. I don't know, whatever. Clearly I need to do more research, but just, I don't know, I guess I'm cheating. I just want to hear what any of you out there have to say if you have any experience with that. So I don't know, that's where things are at 10 months. Regardless, I guess, of what happens, I will make another update either when our breastfeeding relationship maybe comes to a close, if he does indeed self-wean soon. Otherwise, I will plan for a year to have a little bit of a celebration of meeting that goal for myself. I will say on my last update, people made lots of suggestions about things to do in regards to increasing pump supply and different ways to pump and different supplements and herbs and all kinds of stuff, foods and things, and trust me, I've tried it all. I'm doing it all, and it's just not, I'm not seeing any results. So I do appreciate all the suggestions. I just think, I don't know, I'm just sort of at the end of that road, maybe. I would be really happy if August continued to nurse to some extent for the next couple of months just to hit that year mark, but you know, it's really up to him, and I'm just gonna follow his cues. So that's everything. Questions and comments below. Thanks for watching.